Hey, good morning guys. Today is dim sum day and I've been researching a lot about where to go, and this place always come up. I'm at添好運or添好運. This is a one Michelin star restaurant in Kowloon, and it's supposed to be the cheapest one Michelin star restaurant in the world. And this place, it's just open and it's already packed. Actually, there was a line out the door. I thought they'd been open for a while, but nope, they just opened. There was a line out the door. I had to squeeze in through like a metal gate. And here we are. I'm sitting with a bunch of people over here. Hey guys. Shy people. And if you see here on our table, there's a big bowl and there's some tea. This is for, I think, drinking and also to rinse out your utensils and cups. Then you rinse it out and dump it into that big bowl. I read this somewhere, so I don't know if that's accurate, but yeah, I think I see other people doing it. So don't forget to do that if you come here. Rinse it out and dump into that bowl. Apparently, maybe this isn't clean enough. I think I just ordered enough for about 4 people for myself. I got the shrimp dumplings, gotta try that. Got the shao mai. The cha shao ball is supposed to be insane here, so can't wait to have that. And I got fried milk, which I had some in Taiwan. I can't wait to try here. They brought out my bill already, and each item averages to be around 20 to 25 Hong Kong dollars. So that's about $3 per item, which is pretty much the same as New York dim sum. And my total bill comes to about 200 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $30 US, which is about what I pay in New York because I eat a lot of dim sum. And this is not one of those old style push car places. You put everything onto a piece of paper and they bring out your water. I just asked them for some hot oil and the waitress told me their hot oil is the best. We'll see. Oh, it's pretty good. This is not your typical Cantonese hot sauce. This is legit hot oil. Ooh. Oh my god, that's a bite. That is really spicy hot oil. I just took a little dip with my chopstick and that thing is burning me right now. I love it. Rarely would you find such spicy hot oil in this region because they're not known to eat a lot of spicy food. So far what came out is my beef with rice and an egg on top and my蝦餃腸粉. Then my favorite tofu skin wrap, and we got some ribs here. Let's try out this beef dish. The beef looks like it's a beef patty, and when they first brought it out, it kind of looked gooey to me, but it's not. It's actually very sausagey. And there's an egg here, and there's some rice. I don't know exactly how to eat this. Maybe I'm supposed to mix it all up together. I'm gonna have to use a spoon here. Well, that's delicious. Wow. I'll tell you this, their hot oil, that's legit. That's legit. The beef patty is really, really tender, and the rice, it's on the dry side, which I like. I don't like it all mushy. This is kind of like a balls I find that I had yesterday without the crisp, but the flavor soaked into the rice. Some soy sauce, special soy sauce is in the rice. It's really good. Here's my cha shao肠粉. Let's try this. That is by far the best chompin I have ever had. The best. I don't know if it's the cha shao on the inside that makes it so good, but the texture, I don't like my chompin too soft. The texture is very chewy. Wow. And the sauce they paired with it is delicious. And even on its own, the chompin has such good flavor. Oh my god. I eat a lot of this in New York. A lot. Nothing comes close to this. I don't think I ever finished a order of this stuff faster in my life. I'll tell you guys this. Every time I go to dim sum, I order this because it's something you order, right? I never even really like it. And this time, I never finished an order of chompin faster in my life, and now I crave more. Because usually this thing is pretty filling, but for some reason here, it's really light, it's really delicate. So after a minute, this is what's left of my chompin, and they try to take this plate away from me, and there's still a couple of morsels on here. So I saved the plate, because I can't have anything left on this plate. I love it. I'm about to lick this plate clean. Can I get some bread so I can just like wipe this plate clean and not look like a total maniac? I'm just gonna dump the rest of this onto my rice here. Next, I got some pickled vegetables, beef dumplings. Dip that in some hot oil. Oh, wow. Oh, I really like this. Oh, this is nice. I'll tell you what's really different about this dumpling here. This is not greasy. Usually when you get fried dumplings, super hard on the outside, very oily. But this is really light. The outside, slightly crispy. The inside is very tender, got a nice beefy flavor. I don't feel like this is very filling. I feel like the dumpling wrapper is very thin. With typical fried dumplings, I can eat maybe order of 5 and I'm good because it's just too oily, too much for me. But this This is light. This is delicious. This is almost like a boiled dumpling. Now let's move on to the shao mai. Dip in a little hot oil. It's good. Again, fairly light, much lighter than the typical shao mai. It's got good flavor. I mean, nothing spectacular. It's pretty good. It's a solid shao mai. All right, the star attraction has arrived. The roast pork bun. I've read so many good things about this. Just at first glance, it doesn't look like a typical roast pork bun. It looks like kind of like a one of those coconut buns that you get at the Chinese bakeries. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's one of the best things I ever had. Oh, that's so full of porky deliciousness. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Sorry, I gotta just finish this. Me and this thing, we got a special bond right now. This is by far the best cha shao bun I've ever had in my life. Usually I don't like cha shao buns because the cha shao is kind of soft. When you chew it, there's not much substance there. Here, the cha shao is delicious, first of all. Also, the sweet glaze inside this bun. It's not overly sweet. Look at all the big pieces of cha shao in here. Oh, good. Oh, their cha shao is so good. Maybe I should get an order of just their cha shao. This thing is crusty, flaky on the outside, and basically the crust falls apart. It's so soft. This crust is so soft. And you would think it might be a little overly sweet because it's sweet on the outside, it's sweet on the inside. No, this is perfect, guys. Best cha shao bun ever. All right, let me pay my other food some attention now because I've just been obsessing over that roast pork bun for the last 5 minutes. This is one of my favorite food items ever. This is tofu skin wrapped with pork filling and some veggies on the inside. Always love this item. You know what? Everything tastes a lot lighter here. I feel like flavor-wise, the flavor is not as strong as the ones in New York. Pork ribs with fermented black bean, always a classic. This place has some special relationship with pork, where as long as it's pork and they touch it, it becomes delicious. This is redunculous. Oh my god. The meat is so tender. Usually they don't put enough black beans onto the pork, I feel like. But this time, every bite, nice black bean flavor. Love it. I've been here so long, my table mate's changed, so I have a little more space to set up my tripod for at least a little bit. I wanted to try this item before it gets cold. This is the fried milk. Kind of look like a little mozzarella stick or a little chicken stick. Let's see what's inside here. Basically, it looks like the same thing as I got in Taiwan. Yep. Oh. Can't go wrong with this. Oh my god. This is so decadent. Do not attempt to eat it without something to drink. It is. Final savory item, the虾饺 shrimp dumpling. When I was researching places, people were knocking on the虾饺. They were like, oh, it's just regular. I would argue, this is awesome. The skin is uber thin. The whole thing is very bouncy, and that's like a characteristic you're supposed to look for in虾饺. The flavor is solid. This is really good. Again, this is another item I don't typically love. I get it because usually that's what you do. You get it. But this is really, really good. This is my last one. I'm finishing all this. This is really good. Yeah. You guys, this is really awesome. Say hi. Now, I know a place as popular as this usually comes with a lot of hype, and typically the food is not nearly as good as you think. And let's be honest, I haven't really tried other dim sum places in Hong Kong, so I don't know. But at least from what I can compare with the ones back in New York, this place blows the New York places out of the water. I don't think I could go eat dim sum anymore in New York City because it's just not going to be as good. My favorite item so far has got to be the roast pork bun. That's the signature. I was reading about it. Everyone loves it. I love it as well. Then I got to say it's the rice noodles, the肠粉. That's amazing. If you can make something that I don't typically like at all and then have me finish it in record speed and even wanting me to lick the plate, then you're doing something right. Then I got to say the pork ribs with the fermented black beans. I love this, the beef rice with the egg on top, solid. I think the only couple items that are pedestrian are the shao mai. It's the shao mai. It's good. It's not, mind-blowing. And then I feel like the tofu wrap, it's good, but I feel like it's not as flavorful as the ones in New York. And guys, you cannot go wrong with fried milk. You gotta at least try it. You know what's funny is that this is probably one of the few ways Asians will eat milk. We won't drink it raw, but if you can deep fry it, yeah, we're gonna eat it. All right, I gotta finish up my meal, but this has been an awesome dim sum experience. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that Cantonese food is not some of my favorites because the flavor is much lighter than what I'm used to. But I love bao zai fan or rice clay pots, and I love dim sum. And so far, at least on those two fronts, it has been amazing. If you guys are ever in this area, I'll put the information for this place in the description box. You guys gotta try this for yourself. And for me, I loved it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. See ya.